Hi guys, this is Tina. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm just here to bring you my latest, I'm calling this a kind of hybrid because it's kind of crossed between a mini album and a junk journal. Being, yeah, well, hopefully you'll see kind of as we go through. So the size of it is 5 inches by 7.5. It is chunky-ish, it's not too bad. I seem to have controlled myself by nearly 3.5 inches at the kind of thickest point. So obviously the front and back covers are hard covers, and the back is just literally plain kind of scrapbook paper, a couple of bits layered up. It's been kind of roughed around the edges a bit and distressed. And then you've got just a bit of lace here and some ribbon trim, which is obviously kind of acting as the fastening. And then on the front cover, I'm really pleased how this turned out. I think it looks really pretty. So I'm going to call this the colour purple, this particular book. And you've got, again, layered up scrapbook paper. You've got here an image. This is from some new printables that I'm working on. They're not finished yet, but this was kind of a prototype one. So she's on there. You've got a little kind of journaling spot bit here. A couple of lacy flowers. Couple of bits of lace trim running down the edge and a bow, and then obviously you've got the kind of other bit of ribbon which fastens it, and that's actually doubled up, so you've actually got kind of 2 strips of ribbon, kind of front and back, and then a couple of, or another piece of lace here, and then this flower and this absolutely gorgeous blingy centre, which is in this deep, beautiful purple colour here. So obviously all kind of ties in with the theme. It's obviously a ring-bound book, and it's on these large, you know, rings. And then you've just got literally a piece of the purple lace just hanging down the side. So really pretty colours, I must say. So going inside, on the inside of the front cover, you've got here a kind of large pocket, and then layered up on there you've got some images here, some vintage postage stamps, some of my printables, and a stamped image, a little flower. This here is just one of my printables, and that's obviously just a little journaling piece there. You've got some lace trim and some faux diamante going there, little stamped corner, and a little kind of decorative lace and flower piece here. And then tucked in, oh, you've got another journaling spot here. You've got a large pull-out tag to be used as either kind of obviously a, you know, photo mat or journaling card. There is a little tuck spot on there as well, so you could always tuck something else in there. But I mean, obviously, you know, the idea of this journal is to be used, you know, for special memories that you've kind of got a lot to talk about, and also, you know, maybe quite a few pictures and things that you can document kind of a special occasion or a special memory. This one here, again, this is another one of my printables, and it's again acting as a tuck spot, so you've got another one tucked in as a journaling card there. You've got some lace trim running down the side. Sorry, I'm just kind of picking off threads from the hot glue gun as I go. Some lace running down the side, and another piece of lace here with the flower. Stamped image of a clock up here, little stamped image down here. And then again here you've got a large kind of photo mat where you could obviously pop a picture on there. And then tucked in the side you've just got another kind of pull out photo mat here. You know, so it's a kind of photo mat and or journaling card. So, you know, I think there's quite a bit of flexibility here in this book. I've made a few of these kinds of hybrid kind of books. I think they're really nice, and you know, I kind of like things like this myself. So here you've got a kind of pocket here, again with this most gorgeous paper. I mean, the papers here obviously, you know, are really, really pretty and made my job very simple in putting the journal together. So you've got here, this is an image from a vintage book here of this chap. It's just layered up onto one of my little cigarette card printables, the back of one. And then you've got a journaling spot here, some flowers, more flowers down here, and some diamante trim, and obviously some lace. And then tucked into the little side pocket, you've just got a couple of pull-out journaling cards and or photo mats. They've all been obviously distress inked, and the whole journal has been distress inked and kind of looks very vintage and grungy. Here I just made a little kind of folding pocket, if you like, to kind of store photos and, you know, memorabilia. So this is just literally a large kind of, you know, you can hopefully see in there that you could store quite a few photos and things like that in. You've just got a little journaling spot on the cover and some lace trim and a little flower. And tucked in there at the moment, you've just got this large kind of pull-out photo mat and or journaling card. And then a couple of printables. Again, these aren't released yet in my shop. I'm still playing around with them, getting them how I would like them. But they're on coffee dyed cardstock. So I've just kind of included them in there. The back I left plain, so you could obviously kind of pop another picture on there. Then here you've got some coffee dyed paper sheets. They've just got little stamp details on just for interest, and they're all just coffee dyed. They're actually about I think 160 GSM, so they're kind of thicker than just copy paper or anything, but just room, you know, for lots of journaling and kind of memories in there. And then here on this page you've got some lace trim running down the side, some photo monte, another flower there, a little frame. And then this large kind of photo mat here. There's a little butterfly on there, but his wings do kind of lift up slightly. So you could kind of tuck a little photograph kind of, you know, in amongst him. And that's just a little tuck spot for another pull-out journaling card and or photo mat there. So that tucks in there. And then going over the page, you've got some lace trim running down the side. You've got here a little kind of stamped image of a little postcard that I've popped up there. I don't know whether it really kind of shows up much. Obviously stamping in the corners. There's lots of stamping just in corners on this book. You've got a bit of photo monte down here and another flower. And then you've got this fold out little booklet with a little frame down here. So again, you could pop more photos on here. And another photo on the front, some lace trim and a little bow, and obviously some little ribbon there as the kind of page turner there. And then that's also acting as a tuck spot for this large kind of tag and or journaling card. So that just tucks in there. It's just got some ribbon at the top. And then on the facing page, again some lace trim down the side, and again another little folding kind of flip up kind of booklet thing. So again, you've got another room here for photos, more photos here, and a journaling spot down here at the bottom. Some vintage postage stamps up here, a stamped image up here, and a stamped butterfly, and then a little photo mount or journaling card there. So again, that just tucks in behind the booklet. And then going over the page, another one of those little fold-up booklets, so some more lace trim, another bit of ribbon as the kind of page turner, and then the photo monte and a little flower there. So again, you know, these beautiful pages or papers. And then it's acting as a little tuck spot here, so you've got a stamped image up here, and sorry, I do keep knocking the tripod. And then some lace trim running down the side, and then a couple of little pull out journaling cards and or photo mats. Again, a vintage postage stamp there and a little stamped image. They just tuck in like that. And then here on this page you've got a largish photo mat kind of there, and then you've got another flower, some more lace trim down the side, a little flower here, another little kind of journaling spot here, just, you know, big enough to kind of write just a date or a place name or something on there. Bit of doily, and then tucked in here, a couple of vintage postage stamps, and then tucked in you've just got another little pull-out journaling card and or photo mat, and a printable there, again some that I'm still playing with and, you know, getting them how I'd like them, on some coffee dyed cardstock. So again, you know, you kind of, it's just incorporating the junk journal and the mini albums together, which I think then makes a really kind of useful book really. In here you've just got another little photo book, so again another kind of 3 spaces here kind of for photos, and then on this side you could obviously journal, you know, kind of about the pictures that you've popped on here. Very pretty on this side, and then a little piece of ribbon here as the tab, and then obviously some lace trim and some flower or a flower. Some lace trim down the side, some photo monte, and a couple of flowers layered up here, obviously some stamped corners. Another bit of stamping here on the page, another little stamped item here, and then a little butterfly at the top. And then tucked in there is a large pull-out journaling card, just with a flower and a little frame on there. So that just tucks in like that. Oops. And then here again, you've got some more coffee stained cardstock. So it's got a vintage postage stamp and some stamping. Other than that, obviously I've left them quite plain for journaling. So you've got those there. And then here you've got another little tuck spot, which I must have forgotten then to put something in. So let me just grab something here. So that's a little tuck spot there for a journaling card. You've got some stamping behind it and some lace running down this side. Little flower and a frame here for kind of journaling on there. So that's that one. And then on this side, you've got another little fold out kind of flip type booklet thing with some lace trim and some ribbon and some diamante there. And then tucked in there, you've got a little journaling card here. This is just a stamped image. And then I just very lightly dabbed on some very pale kind of lilac-y mauve onto the birds there. So it kind of incorporates the colours. And then you've got some doily running behind and some lace trim down the side and a bow that kind of coordinates nicely. And then you've got another one of my printables just tucked in there as a journaling card. So that's that piece. Then on this side you've got a large kind of pocket, and tucked into the pocket you've got a couple of pull-out kind of journaling cards there, or photo mats with again some stamp details going on, a little bit of ribbon. Photo mat obviously here, another stamped image here and a flower and some lace trim running down the side. So just tuck in like that. And then tucked in here along this kind of large pocket, you've just got again another couple of printables that I'm still playing with on some coffee dyed paper. So kind of more room for journaling and kind of documenting, you know, things and special memories. And then here on this page, you've got another little fold out kind of booklet. So again, you've got kind of 3 photo mounts here, another one here, and then another little one on the front here. You've got a little journaling spot here, so kind of, you know, again, dates or place names or something. A couple of my little printables there from my cigarette cards, just up in the corner. And then here, tucked in the side, is another one of my little printables from the cigarette cards, again, as a journaling card. Some lace trim down the side, and then another little bit of ribbon as a tab. And then here on the inside of the back page, we've got a kind of fold out kind of booklet. So you've got a kind of photo mount here, a photo mount here, and then in here you've got a little pocket which obviously you could pop other things in. So, oops. You could obviously tuck in kind of another journaling card or photo or something in there. So, you know, kind of plenty of space going on this little fold out. And then on the front, you've just got a frame and a stamped image up here, some lace trim down the side with some diamante, a little ribbon turner and a bow, little flower down here with another little mulberry flower there, and a little stamped image of a postage stamp there. And then some lace trim running down the side, and it's also obviously a pocket here, so you can kind of tuck a journaling card in on the side. So I really like it. I think it's very usable, you know, because I don't tend to journal without pictures, if that makes sense. You know, my kind of journaling tends to be more in the form of a kind of photo album. But equally it's really nice to kind of be able to document things as well. So I think these kind of hybrid books are really quite nice, because obviously you've got the best of both worlds, plenty of room for kind of photos and things. You know, and if that didn't work for you, then obviously those photo mounts could also be, you know, lightly painted over and journaled over. Or if you've got kind of a different coloured pen, you could obviously just journal onto those anyway. But obviously the addition of kind of the coffee dyed sheets makes it, you know, kind of the best of both worlds, I think. Yeah, so anyway, and obviously really nice to work with such beautiful papers, so that was kind of a nice treat for me. So Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope that you like the book. Obviously it's going to be listed in my Etsy shop to, you know, when this video goes live, it will already be in the shop. So I'll pop the links below, and thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Thanks then, bye.